Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 11th episode of Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. So, we have our classroom as our first scene, which I feel like we don't actually go in the class very often. I feel like it's mostly like outside, random town places, or the club room. Because I remember episode 1 we had some classroom shenanigans like Nokotan breaking the wall, debris flying everywhere, just kind of murdering people. But I feel like in general, we're not here very often, so that's a nice change of pace, just being in the classroom at school. So let's jump on in and see exactly what we're going to do in this mysterious place. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Seems like a nice day, though. Are we gonna. Okay. In other words, the thing is gonna go horrible soon. My antler senses are tingling. Sound like a snot bubble through her antler. Oh, that's a little bit gross. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. I think that's a great way to start the day. Nokotan just absolutely covering Koshitan in her bodily fluids. I couldn't ask for a better way to start the episode. Bum bum bum. It's amazing Koshitan survived that. But as we know, she doesn't survive that because she dared. In other words, deers are more powerful than gravity and concrete. You saw it here first. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. We're right back to it. So, are you awake now? I mean, Nokotan's not awake. That's the joke, yes. Say that 3 times fast. Tsuno chochu. It's like one of those, yeah, bubble thingies. That's literally what it is. The whole, I guess the antler's the straw or the thingy, and her mouth is the liquid bowl. Just want to pop a. I should probably do something. Was that a no? Slap her, kiss her, in that order. Oh, it's a wobbly antler. You piss out delinquent now. Imagine she just goes over there to like give her a deep kiss and just tries to angle her mouth where that saliva drip thingy just goes in. Oh, bird, bird. Oh, hello. Of course he has friends. Yeah, it's a bird colony now. Yeah, Koshi-chan, you're kind of interrupting class. Be more considerate. I always knew she was a bird brain. They're trying to pay attention to class, Koshi-chan. Maybe you should do the same. It's a bit of a title drop there. I'm guessing it's Koshitan. Oh, well, you haven't even really tried my slapping and kissing strategy, have you? It's finally time. Hibernation S6 has completed. Even asleep, she's so perceptive. It's all about that SNN, Shika network, whatever the acronym was. Come out, little birdies. Are they gonna be like, no, they're normal birds. I thought they might have antlers. Like, you never know with this show. Shika, Shika. Oshi, Oshi. Wait, Oshi, Oshio. Oshi, Oshi. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Hmm. Like a bancha going after a school, but like samurai dude. Bit of a mixing of themes there. I sense a disturbance. I feel killing intent. There's an opponent. She is already gone. He did never underestimate a deer's speed. Hello, Straw Hat. We don't have a samurai here for you to fight. I'm sorry. We have a delinquent. You want to try her? Soichiro. Yeah, but I'm not sure the school really cares about little things like that. I'm not sure what a matagi is. I'll look that up later. There is a JK butt here not 5 minutes ago. I can feel the warmth, the amazing scent. It's like, well, let's go back to our conversation now. Is she in her skirt? Where is she? Oh, hello. I guess that explains why she left so quickly. She just didn't even use the door. Yeah, very, very prepared. Stop reporting people. They're doing nothing wrong. Indirectly touching your butt, by the way. Okay. Girls don't like persistent guys. Oh no. I'm sure you'd be delicious. There she goes. Oi. Okay, we got a grain filter now. Nokotan just hanging out with her posse. Go goody. Oh no. The antler sticks out. Maybe it's a trap though. Neko. Okay. that was that was well played. That was well played because that thing does have antlers too. That was already established, so it's not an asshole. That was clever. I like that. That was good. Because you no idea what the heck just happened. Oh, that was really good. Oh, come on. Keep those in your head. Those are really well-designed characters to not be important. Ukeru. Yoso. Irregular Gyaru. They are really well-designed. How are they not main girls? Did they come from another anime? Stands for Instagram. Never underestimate the sudden Gyaru attack. She's gonna be in the picture. So they are trying to help. Oh, what great friends. Gyaru for the rescue. That is like, I really like that. Such beautiful friendship. These girls we never met before. He broke out the ocarina. With a kazoo? I don't know what that is. Oh, oh no! Don't stick your head out, Noko-tan. Can I help you, sir? You're kind of trespassing. Is she under the desk? Is she in his head? Don't blink. Don't blink. But she's not really in that thing, is she? I don't think so. I think she's under the desk. Nope. 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 She was in it. She was in it. I guess if she was under the desk, that'd be a little bit too lewd. But just principal doesn't care. Just not phased by any of this insanity. So using the flip phone sideways as a source of light. I mean, it's probably actually just watching stuff on it, so it's probably not just used for light, but it's definitely a mixing of themes. Huh? Don't fall for it, Noko-tan. I know you've fallen for traps before. How could this have happened? What mistake did I make? Well, that was also established, so again, not an asshole. It works. Although definitely a weaker explosion than we've seen. It's a nice touch to look at the camera to mock him as you escape. Actually, I'm quite enjoying this hide and seek segment. I did play Ghost of Tsushima, so I keep thinking about that every time I see this man. Because I wore a section of like Straw Hat Samurai. What are we gonna do now? Kochitana, I need a backup. Take him from behind, I'll take him from front. Oh no, I think she wants to 1v1 him. Kumatori Soichiro! Oh, the music's serious. And we're going full Star Wars. Let's go. I mean, that looks really cool. Shut up. It almost looks like a bow. Just put a string on it. Shikanoko Noko. This almost it almost does feel like an actual battle anime right now. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I love how he actually said it in English too. I cannot believe this show sometimes. I made the joke. I didn't really think they would too. There's just so much wrong with this, just consistency wise. And that's the joke. Try just summarizing this scene to someone. Is he out of time? Is his mom calling? I think so. I'm pretty sure he said Ka-chan with his mother. When he translated as darling, I'm not sure that means the same thing. I don't know, maybe Ka-chan means wife too, I don't know. Not gonna worry too much about it. The woman's yelling at him, that's the important part. I guess we won, guys. She is the best jump protagonist. I thought the episode was about to end. I thought that was ED. I mean, we're in Japan, sir. You can't just walk around with that. You're not in America. You can't just walk around with a gun casually. Oh, that's good. Probably not. That was that was one of the best overall segments of the show so far, I would say. I also can't believe we did the there are many like it, but this one is mine thing with the rifle. I shouldn't be surprised because the show is insane. It had the the one dance and everything. Uh, would you like some help sewing that? Maybe help buy a new one. Yeah, and if you're gonna have holes in your outfit, you should at least have it in like a more erotic spot. Where we had to have a mosaic over it. The least you could do, Nokotan, be considerate to the audience. Although honestly, Nokotan's just not very sexually attractive in general, so I'm not sure how much it would really, get me going, even if she did have more better spots for the holes. I'm not sure if it would really do much for me. Koshitan definitely, but Nokotan, it's just kind of hard to see her that way. She's kind of like Yui from K-On! In that way. You asked the question. Yes. I knew she'd be gone by the time we looked back up. I know the show well enough to know that. Oh, well, she didn't go very far. Is the pole supposed to protect you? I thought you got over that. Who would? Why would they even be there? There's just lots of fourth wall stuff here. Oh no. Who? Why is somebody just harassing the poor dear girl like this? I gotcha. I did like that the spirit also had antlers. I do feel bad for her though. We just like pick her up and just hold her until she feels better. We throw away the bottles. Wow, here we go. This is what it's all about right here. Koshitan showing consideration and affection for Nokotan. Being a little bit tsundere about it. This is what it's all about. And hand holding. No kiss. Just frolicking. The blush. Oh, the blush makes it better. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, we're just casually holding hands. Oh, this is, I love it. I mean, I know it can last forever, but it was nice. We are just so lost. This place is literally hell. Let's go somewhere else. Like her hands on her hips like that. It's actually kind of hot. Bear? What are we looking at? Oh, we patched it up. Okay. Nice. It's kind of cute. But please have your way with me, One-chan. Do what you want with my whole... Oh, I'm sorry. That was not good. Oh, was that a... I think butts are already ripped by default, but just show... Yeah, show your butt to Koshitan, she'll take good care of it. Yeah, Koshitan, despite what she may say sometimes, she definitely loves her new life. She loves Nokotan. She loves everything. Bum 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 bum. Shika, shikan, shika, shika. Yeah, we didn't really get much screen time with those two in this episode, but that's okay because they had a nice scene at the end of last episode. Shika, shika, shika. I don't know if I actually commented too much on the CD, but the song is just oddly catchy. And of course, the chibi walking is just good. Bum 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 bum. And you gotta love the dancing deer cracker. It definitely adds a nice level of charm to it. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, we got a little bit more. She said hello to us. Are you about to set up for like a plot point for next episode? Like a season finale kind of thing? It kind of feels like that's where we're going with this. Is Nokotan sick? I mean, she was sick not that long ago, so it can't be that. And you miss her because you love her, and you worry about her. What are you talking about? No, no. Don't even play this game with me. Don't. I still have the REM PTSD. You're not playing with you're not playing me like this. But okay. Well, that they really just threw a wrench in things near the end there. So anyway, that was the 11th episode of Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. I try to talk about the episode chronologically, so we'll get there. So yeah, this episode we started off with classroom shenanigans, the snot bubble in the antler, right? So snot bubbles, it's nothing new to comedy anime. You can usually do some silly stuff with it, but yeah, just basically blew bubbles out of her antler. Like, get the bowl with the soapy water, the straw thingy, just fill the room with bubbles. That's what we did, except she didn't have to do all those extra steps. She just just fired it off just everywhere and just sleeps through class, which bothered Koshitan more than anyone else. And it was convenient for the birds. The birds had a lovely place to stay, but not forever, and unfortunately. Which unfortunately did eventually have to leave, but at least the eggs got to have their whole life there. Like I didn't know eggs hatched that quickly. They got laid and hatched in like what? Less than 5 minutes. Can't beat that. It's like one of those video games where you put on like 10x speed to just get through things. So it was kind of like that. So that was a fun little segment. But then we had a much longer segment being the samurai dude, the Mitagi. Is that what they call it? Matagi. Okay. Still not quite sure what that is. I'll look that up later. But basically, he's just trying to hunt down Nokotan, right? Luckily, she had an escape hatch, but that was not the end of it because he was determined. He searched for her high and low all over the place. He was a man on a mission. And we had a lot of great little gags kind of sprinkled throughout here. One of the best ones was the volleyball, which I'm still going to call it, with antlers. It has antlers, so he mistook that as Nokotan antlers. Entirely understandable, but he was wrong. And poor Neko, like from her perspective, some weird looking Oji-san, middle aged dude, intruder, walks in, leaves. Like she has no idea what the heck just happened. So that's kind of funny to think about. And then we had the Gyaudu support squad, and their designs looked great. Like I can't get over that. Like they're not in, this is the first time we met them, right? Like maybe not, I think so. But either way, especially the one with like the pink highlights. She looks great. She could be the main character of a cute girl doing cute things anime. She has a bow, she has a pink highlights, she's got this pink uniform. Like she looks so good. Like it almost looks, I almost think of VTuber Avatar when I look at her. Like she looks pretty good. Like it's just so weird. But then the other girl, like she's not as good looking. Well, not as main character looking, but close, like in the same ballpark. But yeah, they look great. They were like unexpected visitors. They just, get all up in this Oji-san's face. And then the one girl gives a nice little wink to Nokotan to help her out, making it clear that they are doing this very much intentionally to help out their friend. And that was a great little moment. That was hilarious. It was friendship. It was a lot of good stuff. And then we had the principal's office, which, you know, nothing too shocking there. Like she was either going to be under the desk or she was going to be in the deer head. And once I started to realize how lewd it would be to have a high school girl under the desk while the principal's sitting there, it made more sense for it to be in the deer in the wall deer taxidermy, whatever you call that. It made more sense, right? But and then the guy just has a flip phone eating onigiri on the steps of the stairs, which is like one thing they did very well in this segment is just the amount of mixing themes that don't go together at all. We had a lot of that. This was like the real start of that was the scene with the phone and everything, like a freaking high schooler just on the lunch break, watching the phone, eating lunch. Captures no Katan, but just blew her way out, escaped, mocked the camera. Just this entire segment was just so consistently entertaining throughout. There was like no dull part. It was just really good. And then he whips out. Well, first, first Nokotan whips out her weapon, which is the lightsaber antlers. Right? I'm actually not. I'll be honest. I'm not really a Star Wars person. Like even before Disney, bought it and ruined it and everything with all this terrible stuff. But like I may or may not have seen the first movie a long time ago, but that's really the extent of it. So I know lightsabers are a thing. I know that there's some dude I think combines the two together with like red blades on either end. I think there's some dude that does that, right? Uh, so I know enough about Star Wars to know that this is a reference to it. So uh, there's that. But yeah, actually, the weapon itself actually looks really cool. I like the way it curves, especially, even though it really makes it look like a bow without the string. If you think too hard about it. But before I made that realization, it looked really cool. But and then he was not to be outdone because then he whips out his rifle, which I'm gonna watch that scene again in its entirety. Yeah, he even gave it a they even gave it Japanese subtitles because he's literally speaking English and, it's for a Japanese audience. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Marvel's my best friend. It's my life. Defenders of his country as he tries to murder this poor high school girl. And just how long they went with it too was impressive. But it's really not fair to have a long range weapon against a short range weapon. Really, really unfair. Luckily, a certain phone call put things that, stopped things before they got out of hand, right? But but yeah, justice wins. Yeah. And then we had a very nice scene because the last scene was great because it was funny and exciting and all that. This scene was great because it was relationship stuff between Nokotan and Koshitan. They go on a nice little walk together with her, shattered, torn up uniform, jersey, right? They get lost together. They Nokotan gets scared of bottles, but Koshitan does her best to comfort her and support her, and she holds her hand. She blushes. We have plenty of blushing, plenty of hand holding. You love to see it. But eventually we got it all sewed up and she was good to go. And then we had our stinger, which is pretty important. Like, I'm gonna go back to that. She looks around and she doesn't see Nokotan, which I didn't really understand that was the point of the scene at the time, but the fact that Nokotan wasn't around, that was important. Because then she gets into class and notices Nokotan is again not in her seat. Anko comments about One-chan being late to the Deer Club, as Bashana eats her rice, of course. And then she says Shikanoko's been Shikanoko's been missing all morning. Have you guys seen her? And then Anko just like, One-chan, are you feeling okay? What the heck are you talking about? But then Bashame asks the question that triggers me worse than you could possibly imagine. Who's Shikanoko? I didn't think about it in the moment, but that probably was an intentional reference to the iconic, infamous Rem from ReZero line, Who's Rem? Who's Rem? Who's Rem? Why? Why does the show have to do that? Like, I didn't think about it at the time, but like, knowing this show, yeah, I can pretty much guarantee it was an intentional reference, so, maximum damage could be done to me as a result of that, and it was. Why would you do this to me? That is, as far as like anime related PTSD, that's probably the biggest example that I have is the Who was Rem stuff, right? And they just did that to me. This show is so cruel. I don't even know what's going on. Like, why don't they remember Shikanoko? Like, I wonder if it's just like a joke, a prank. It's just a prank, bro. Like, because there's not really. I mean, I was gonna say there's not really a supernatural element to the show. I don't know if that's true. It's a comedy show, so it's kind of up in the air whether you'd say that or not, because things that are impossible do happen for comedy's sake. But like, I don't know what kind of outside force. There's no whale in this show, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know what could possibly have happened. Uh, like, I can't tell how seriously I should take it if like the beginning of the next episode they're gonna be like, oh, you mean Nokotan? Yeah. I forgot people also call her that. We call her Nokotan. Don't confuse me like that, Onation. It could just be something like that. Because I feel like Nokotan's what she usually calls her. I never really paid much attention to it, but I feel like that's what she calls her. Maybe I'm just projecting because that's what I usually call her. I don't know. But I mean, they call her Koshitan. Surely they call her Nokotan. I don't know. I don't know, but hopefully everything's okay. Like, they might do a thing where Nokotan's just gone for the bulk of next episode and she can really see what it's like to have her gone. Because, yeah, not too long before that, we were really talking about, like, how much she, enjoys Nokotan in her life with her, and all that. and to have it suddenly taken away, it could definitely help her get a newfound appreciation for Nokotan, you know. So we because could you imagine just how boring her life would be without Nokotan? Like how boring it was before Nokotan came into her life. So that could definitely be a thing to do next episode. But yeah, overall a really good episode. And next episode I think would be the season finale. So I mean I should probably double check that real quick before I just say that. Because sometimes it's 12, sometimes it's 13, but yeah, this one is definitely 12. So yeah, looking forward to how things go in the next episode. Hopefully it doesn't try to sadden me too much. But yeah, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.